Good evening, fellow listeners, and welcome to the Gents podcast. Today, the Gents are discussing the topic of superstitions and the like. So, get those superstitious thoughts ready and enjoy the show. Onward!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gents podcast, where we can save you 15% or more on free content. Today with me, well, it's obviously me, Wish Narrator, and we also got Bacon Killed My Llama.
As always, hello folks. I hope you enjoyed the distinguished free content.
Indubitably. And we also got Ducky.
I was trying to think of something to say that would not be considered homophobic.
And that sums him up pretty quickly. So yeah, welcome to the podcast. Hope you enjoy.
Welcome.
So I'm gonna start this podcast off with a question for y'all. It's gonna be a hypothetical, and it leads into the topic, and also what's happening in this month. Technically, when this comes out, it'll be this month. So
It's my birthday!
no, it's not. Not yours, anyways. So
Yes, it is!
Bacon actually reminded me of this yesterday. Is it bad
your time.
luck to say happy birthday too early?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I see people do it a lot at one point or another, but only like when it's a few days before it or something like that. I always prefer to just be happy birthday on my birthday. Unless you're busy or something, then I can understand why you'd be like, oh yeah, hey, happy birthday if I don't see you type stuff. I don't know if it's bad luck though. I never heard that.
I've heard of it being bad luck. I don't believe it, though. I feel like that's just being extra, just people not wanting to hear it on the wrong day.
I looked it up. Apparently in Russia, it brings bad luck if you say happy birthday to somebody before the day arrives. So
Well, damn. No wonder my birthdays for the last 21 years were garbage.
oh dude, I have never been, except for this year, because this one was actually a good year and I was really happy about it, but it seems like something happens on every year on my birthday that's fucked up.
I love how you opened the podcast up with the topic about a birthday when you know damn well next month that's my birthday.
And that's why
Dude,
I said that,
birthday-
because yours
My birthday.
truly, which we'll obviously talk about it the Sunday before too, but it's Bacon's birthday this month, so
My birthday's in 2 days.
I'm gonna fuck
August
you
16th.
up. Oh, yours
Woo!
is on two birthdays too?
My birthday's in 2 days, yeah.
So happy birthday to Ducky. I did not know that was
Bro.
Yeah, I don't really broadcast it, so I don't blame you.
Ducky, so you're an August kid, right?
Yeah.
Let's go! Farm life, farm animal season. Woo! Ducks and llamas all month next month. Woo!
What animal would I be associated with?
Bruh, you can't say that.
Can't say that
Censor it,
shit,
just
dude.
Just censor it. It's
You
I'll
can't
just
say
like do a long ass
Censor.
bleep.
No, here's the censor
He's gonna have
censor
to-
sound.
He's gonna have to put a redacted in there. Anyway.
Instead of what I
You're so
said, instead of me saying replace it with the word homie.
Just put requacted and then put a quack.
Requacted.
Jesus Christ.
Oh fuck.
Requacted.
Anyways, if you couldn't guess,
Anyway.
the topic for
Are
today, that's true. But the topic today is about superstitions.
I bet they almost thought it was about birthdays.
I
Dude,
mean,
honestly, it started to feel like it was about birthdays.
Right.
well,
Did you bring
it's-
me a
I s-
birthday gift on my birthday to my birthday party?
Well, I guess we're celebrating Ducky's birthday today, so if you want to say a topic, go ahead. You have anything to talk about?
So superstitions, right? I ain't got, dude. There's so
That's
much
what
I
I
can
fucking
talk
thought.
about. There's so much I can talk about, and so much I would love to talk about. But like, you're already on the superstition thing. We'll talk about anything else later.
Like, yeah. So
Um,
superstitions is a topic that is built into
I-
our society, where if you walk under a ladder, you get bad luck, or if you break a mirror,
a
blah blah
thing.
blah.
I have a thing.
All right.
I have
Ooh,
a
a
thing.
thing.
Okay, so everybody always knows Friday the 13th, but do you really understand why Friday the 13th is the way it is?
The
So,
movies.
the stigma attached to Friday the 13th is widely believed to have biblical roots. The number 12 is seen in many cultures as a sort of perfect number, and adding one more to that throws things off a bit. According to the Bible, Judas was the 13th guest to arrive at the Last Supper, and Friday was widely believed to be the day Jesus was crucified, but has since been brought into question. Similarly, in Norse mythology, Loki was the 13th guest to arrive at a dinner for the gods in Valhalla and wreaked havoc on the whole event. The Friday superstition also has origins in the US, where in the 19th century, all executions took place on Friday. There's even a word for people who fear Friday the 13th. I'm not gonna try to like
Friday
read
Files.
that word. We'll get
so they're
Bob to do it.
so they're using a fictional character such as Loki to base their
Why are they using Marvel characters?
like.
Dude, a lot of
That's what I'm
superstitions, a
saying,
lot of
dude.
superstitions and stuff are rooted into like mythology like that.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
no, definitely.
Like you all heard of the like if you crack a mirror that you'll get bad
Ooh,
luck, right?
I was just reading that too. Go ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
But there's another one that concerns mirrors. So it like if you put two mirrors by each other, like say you put a mirror on one wall and the mirror behind you, you put another mirror on that wall or something. It like it
Mhm.
creates like a visual thing where it's like endless.
An optical illusion
Yeah.
where it just keeps going in and out.
Apparently.
And it's just like
I like to
endless.
think that my mirror is my darker. The mirror reflection is my darker self that I'm looking at.
But apparently in Mexico, if you do mirrors like that, it opens up a doorway for the devil to come into your house. Apparently.
Oh hell yeah!
It's terrible.
Mirror room, boys, mirror room.
It's in mirror room. Damn. What about you, Ducky? You got another superstition?
Oh fuck! Of course I do. Did you guys know that bad luck apparently comes in threes, even though people like to say three's the charm?
Third luck's the charm, you mean?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
third time's the charm?
Yeah, third time's the charm.
We fucked that up.
It's like
Ooh.
confirmation bias. The belief that bad luck comes in threes is a classic example. You know, a couple things go wrong, and believers may start to look for bad luck. Honestly, the descriptions underneath all of this is absolutely horrible. Apparently, a rabbit foot. I do want to talk about a rabbit foot. A rabbit foot is a talisman, and they are time-honored and a way of fending off evil. Like how garlic is used for vampires. Rabbit's feet as talisman.
Kind of like a
artifacts
crucifix.
in Celtic tribes. It's sort of like Celtic tribes and stuff.
You're supposed to
in Britain.
rub it. That's what you're supposed to do. People just have rabbit foots, right? But they don't really realize that you're supposed to rub the rabbit foot.
I think
Okay,
that's a
so-
furry version of that.
No, dude, that's
here's the fucked up thing.
literally a thing. You're supposed to rub the rabbit foot. You're supposed to like take your index finger and your thumb, and you're supposed to rub the rabbit's foot.
I'm gonna
That's-
stop this
yeah.
conversation. Just kidding.
Alright.
Why you gotta do it so sexual?
Enough zoophilic, foot fetishes aside.
Look, man, I didn't know that it was Judy Hopps' foot, bro. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Dude, if it was Judy Hopps' foot, it wouldn't be pedophilia. It'd just be understandable anyway. I mean, not pedophilia. It's fucking zoophilia.
Dude, okay, I have a superstition.
Wait.
I guarantee
Wait, I
you.
wasn't finished.
It's really quick.
Put.
It's related. It's related. I have a
It's related?
superstition
Okay.
that Zootopia was founded in brainchild thought up of furries. I'm just gonna
No,
say.
yeah, definitely. That it caused a resurgence of furries in the furry community.
Bro, Disney was making furries before furries became a thing. Have you ever seen their old animated like movies?
Dude,
Dude.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood
Robin
made a lot
Hood,
of. Robin Hood
furry.
is one of the big movies that made a lot of
Aristocats.
furries.
Aristocats, furry.
Well,
Even if they're
Aristocats
regular
is
dogs,
just
they
like
still
regular
talk.
animals, though. It's not people
They still
animals.
talk. But they still talk.
I mean, that mommy cat kind of make you act up, though.
Actually, no, I take that back because they were regular cats and nobody else could understand them. You're right. Anyway,
Yeah.
Who said you're right? You gonna let him just say that?
I'm gonna bask in it for a little bit, but yeah.
The,
Um,
Alright, I got another one.
the rabbit foot originated in Africa from hoodoo, by the way.
Hoodoo?
Yes, sir.
Who's
Yep.
hoodoo?
And then the white British man took it and made it
Voodoo,
about
you
helping
voodoo,
tribes.
bitch.
Is hoodoo the brother of voodoo?
Voodoo, you voodoo, bitch. Voodoo, you voodoo, bitch.
Your mom.
Get out of here.
She left me.
Anyways, Bacon, you had a
I do.
superstition.
So, we all tell somebody when they sneeze, bless you, right? But do you know why we say bless you? So, here's why you say bless you. It's become a reflex to bless someone after they sneeze. Little do you know, back in the day, it was considered saving somebody from damnation. This custom originated with an old superstition that a person's soul separated from their body when they sneezed. Saying bless you was a way to keep the devil from swooping in to steal their soul before they recovered.
There's literal pictures of this where there's like little demons with feathers tickling your nose trying to make you sneeze because they're trying to steal your soul. It's really cool. I learned about that one in school, surprisingly.
What did you have a? What are they called?
I had
Not
superstition
hippies,
class.
but what are the? What are
I
they
had
called? They're not
superstition
hippies. They're not called hippies. What are they called?
Christians?
Fuck you. Shit. Can't think of the word. They're basically hippies, but they travel a lot. What are they called?
Oh, you mean hipsters?
No. It's like an older term.
Vagabonds?
Gypsies. Yeah, gypsies.
It's entirely fucking different, dog.
Dude,
They
that
weren't
seems like a
hippies.
gypsy thing.
They weren't hippies.
Dude, this was
It's
early.
tech-
This was
they were
early
the
Christianity,
early-
dude. This is just early Christianity, dude. You know, stupid things like do not bathe in goat milk.
But on the topic of sneezing though, but like, did you know, like, scientifically, if you hold in a sneeze, you could break your like rib cage? Like, theoretically, you could die from holding in a sneeze.
Can't
That's
wait to be on the chopping block, boys. I'm gonna be holding in
can
my
die
next one.
You can die from a broken heart too, because your heart has heartstrings in it. Yeah.
It's called suicide. Anyways,
No,
no.
you can literally have a heart attack from
No,
your
you
heart.
literally can like die from a broken
I
heart.
wish my brother got taken out that way.
Damn.
dude, if you die from a heartbreak, you're a pussy.
I think divorce does the exact same thing without the death rate. Just saying.
Yeah, divorce does something to you. Honestly, that's like a value I had. Like, obviously, yeah, I was raised in a Christian family, but I didn't want to like date a bunch of people in high school, which I didn't, because I felt like dating just to date is basically practicing divorce.
Damn.
And I always believed that.
I was
So-
just learning how to be a good boyfriend. It just
Then
took 10 years.
I started dating Claire, but we don't talk
Yeah.
about her.
Who?
But my
Who?
ex,
Who?
You name dropped her. You should probably censor that.
fuck her.
Who?
I'll fucking say her whole name. I don't give a shit.
You definitely should not dox her.
Her name is.
Her name is Requacted.
Requacted.
But yeah, now I'm with Alyssa and I love her to death. So
To death, you say.
till death do us part.
If I point a
Sooner
gun at
rather
her, would
than
you
later.
jump in front of the bullet?
Yes,
Aww.
to punch you. You're saying that without the knowledge of knowing that I actually have a gun too. So fuck you.
Jesus Christ. Any more superstitions?
I actually got one. It is the most American fucking superstition you could ever think of with football teams. You know how the football ass fanatics, they have like their favorite shirt. They need to sit at a certain spot, drink a certain drink, do like this tradition just so that their team can win. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, being stupid.
Like, I have never been into sports, neither has my family. The only thing we would ever watch is sometimes the Super Bowl. Not even every year.
Yep. You don't
But-
see Tony Hawk fans doing that.
No. Because it's a
Aren't Tony
skateboard.
Hawk fans in their 80s now? God.
If you are a Tony Hawk diehard fan listening to this podcast, let us know down in the comments of what your ritual is every time he goes to a
If
championship.
you are listening to this podcast, let us know in the comments.
Yeah,
It
but,
really
like,
helps.
It's crazy that they think if they wear a shirt, that their team will win. Like, it has influence or power over what happens in that football game. Why do you think, like, the human brain thinks like that?
Because people will get into a certain mode when they want something to happen, and they realize a certain pattern that they go through. So they kind of just believe that that's what it is. And here I am reading about pennies.
Pennies?
I want pennies.
Yes. Did you not know? Do you not know why? Here's another one. Superstition. Finding
do.
the penny.
I do this one.
Most people wouldn't consider a single cent on the ground to be good fortune, but back in ancient times it was quite the find. Old civilizations believed that finding any metal on the ground was a gift from the gods. Some people believe holding on to the penny will bring good luck, and others think the good luck comes when you give the penny away. Either way, that's a lot of value to place on one penny.
Alright, I actually have a whole ass story now.
Okay. That actually reminds me of something my grandma told me once. It involves pennies.
Yeah.
Apparently, like, if my grandma told me about this. So if somebody gives you something like sharp, like a knife, apparently you're supposed to give them a penny or something, because in like some cultures, if you give somebody a blade, it can like sever the relationship. So if you give them a penny in return, then it doesn't. Like, I don't know. But that made me think about it.
So I have a whole story around pennies and superstitions, actually. So I believe that a head up coin is good luck, whereas a tails down is just neutral. Tails is neutral, okay? Because I do not want to associate coins with bad luck. I feel like a penny is worth 1 good luck, a dime is 10, nickel is 5, quarters 25 times good luck, right? And I like to think that way. And here's the thing: if I don't pick up a penny that's heads up, I will run into a nickel. If I don't pick up the nickel, I'll grab a dime. If I don't grab the dime, I get a quarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I usually always pick them up, but I stopped doing it out of curiosity as to what happened. And then casually, while I'm delivering, like a whole month of ignoring and neglecting all this good luck that's being brought towards me and that I am rejecting to let it go towards someone else, I find a whole severed foot of a rabbit, like in a yard, in front of me abruptly. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I had to take that because, look, I was not accepting the coins as a good luck charm. So these motherfucker, the fate gods of luck, whatever the fuck, if they exist, have presented me with a rabbit foot because I wouldn't take the fucking penny. So I guess my message to you is take the fucking penny.
Okay.
Because,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, no, it's a true fucking story, too. I looked at the rabbit foot, I said, this is a fucking rabbit's foot. I did not think this would go to this level. I did not think I'd just be casually walking down the fucking road and a severed rabbit. It's not like the rabbit foot is, freshly, taken off for this purpose. No, this is, something bit the leg off and left it there. And I was like, this is fucking terrifying. But I'm afraid of what I'll be presented next if I don't take the damn foot.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I took it, sterilized it, and threw it in a Ray-Bans case.
Oh. Nice.
Oh my god, I got one.
All right.
Late on
Toasting with water. Clinking glasses with water in your cup has been bad karma since the ancient Greeks, who only toasted with water to honor the dead. The idea started with the myth that the dead drink from the river Leith in the underworld to leave behind their corporal lives. This toasting tradition evolved over time into a superstition that you are wishing bad luck or death upon someone when you cheers with water in your glass.
So,
I actually have a topic related to this. This is awesome. We keep
Go
building off each other, Bacon. Let's fucking go.
It's fucking
hell
cool.
yeah, gamers.
Gents
Let's
classic.
go. All right. So this is one about funerals, so it's kind of related. So it's a Filipino tradition. Filipino is the Philippines, just so y'all know. Apparently, and it's a Filipino tradition. I'm sorry, any Filipinos watching this. I may be butchering the pronunciation of this, but
It's okay to all my Filipino friends if he ruins it.
I'm sorry, but I don't care.
He's stupid.
So this tradition is called pag or something. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. Probably not. But it dictates that people never go straight back to the house after a funeral. Otherwise, a bad spirit might tag along and come inside. Mourners will make a stop at a restaurant or store first, just in case. Like
Pretty
so.
much.
So if you apparently in the Philippines, if you go home straight after a funeral, you could get possessed, basically.
Well, damn.
But if a spirit's following you, it's gonna possess you whether or not you go to a house or a restaurant. Just saying.
Let's
So
ask you a real question. Who here believes in ghosts? And do you have any ghost stories?
I believe it only based off of the fact that there's sometimes when a kid or an animal will react to something there, and it's so weird. Have you seen those videos where they they act like something's there, and animals especially, because if like a dog starts acting fucking weird, you know something's up because they can sniff and see things that you can't. It's an argument because I believe that they could just be seeing an imaginary friend or something because they just have an imagination.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
animals
no,
definitely.
bro.
I used to
See,
fight
here's
with
the
the Power
thing.
Rangers.
Here's the thing people don't realize. Kids' eyes and stuff like that, when they're at that young age, they're way more like perceptive to things that aren't there than adults.
Oh yeah, I know. But
Kids see shit all the
Well,
time.
I'm just
You
saying
don't-
though,
they just
the
don't realize
argument
what they're
can be
seeing.
placed.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, kids really do see stuff a lot of times, and people don't believe them because they're, I don't know how to explain it.
because they smell.
Yeah. Anyway, we're moving along. Next one.
No, that was a question for everyone, not anyone specifically. I was
Oh.
it was like, how do you feel about ghosts, Bacon? Do you
How
have
do
any
I
ghost
feel
stories?
about ghosts?
Yeah.
Well, if you're in my house, I'm sorry. Maybe you should like cover your eyes up.
I have
Shit.
I have personally felt the presence of what I felt like there was somebody in the corner of my room and I could feel like a presence, like I could
No,
feel
I
when
don't-
someone actually is there. So I turned around,
I
I
don't fuck with
and I
ghosts.
stared at the corner and I just
For one,
I played with my little quack stick.
they're living rent free in my home for nothing.
Yeah,
so
they
that's
need to
one
fucking
thing.
pay up, bro. I was like, what the hell?
Two, if I don't bother them, they don't bother me.
I have a ghost
Three,
story.
I'm a very big God-fearing man. I'm not a religious person, but I am a spiritual person, and I know one thing: to not play around with stuff like that. So,
So I have a ghost story.
personally, anyway, yeah, go ahead. Ghost stories. I have Civil War ghost stories, bro. Like, I was in the back of a car in South Carolina, and like we were asleep because we were driving, and we were going past a graveyard. And my big brother, he was only 3 years older than me. We're still kids. He just wakes up crying and screaming, and he's telling us that this guy from the Civil War was asking who won the war, and all this other stuff. And like, he legitly was fucking frightened, bro. Like, I've probably at one point in my life as a kid, I mean, I don't believe it still these days, but because it's just so weird to even think about. But like at one point, I'm pretty sure I've seen my grandfather's ghost in my dreams at one point or another.
I don't remember much from the war, but whenever I think about
What?
it, I can only imagine helicopters blazing above me, and
Why
they
did
come
I,
up to me, acting like they're weirdly looking at me. They're like, "Why are you here?"
No, like he
And I
means
can't answer.
he means like he was scary, like fucking all messed up, dead, like.
Hey, I was narrating. Fuck
"Ooh,
you.
run," all that stuff. And this is South Carolina,
What?
was a very big part of that whole like battlefield. So
Why did I think that when Bacon said I was in the back of the car, I just assumed he was chilling in the trunk.
No.
That's what I just assumed off the back, and I was
He's
like, wait a
just
minute, no.
he's just poking through that little middle section
if
in the
it had
back
enough,
seats.
if
watching
it had
this.
enough room, I'd probably lay down in the trunk. Who knows?
And he's like
I've done it
poking his
before.
head through that
Um,
like middle section in the back seats that poke into the trunk.
Dad, are we there yet?
JW, what's wrong? Why are you screaming right through the middle of the seats?
No.
Oh my God.
Ooh, I'm the trunk ghost.
He's possessed. Yeah, but
So-
this shit's relatable to me because
My-
me and Alyssa, like, okay, shout out to the YouTube channel Slapped Ham. It sounds stupid, but he posts like these really weird, scary videos, and they look really realistic. Like, me and Alyssa like watching that shit because it's just so creepy. I don't know. I like the good video footage of like people reacting to shit, like CCTV shit. I love that shit.
Good video footage.
Like, if it's like a handheld camera, if some spoopy shit's happening, I'm not thinking about pulling out my camera. So you automatically know that that shit's fake. But like CCTV shit, it
No,
could go
it's-
either way.
Dude, I used to go into a
I like
abandoned houses and
watching
record.
the stuff that they catch randomly.
I used to go into abandoned houses and shit and bring a camera with me, intentionally recording, in hopes to find stuff.
But like, if I'm talking about the ones where they're like walking down like a street or something and they hear a
Like,
random noise.
What's that?
Like, you fucking run the other way. You don't start recording that shit.
Bro, you ever seen that witch video? You know, the one where like the guy is driving down the dark road, he sees that fucking shit in the middle of it, and she just starts running and screaming at him, and they just start backing up. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't have been backing up. I would have been going right for that bitch. Clunk, Mario Kart, get blue shell real quick.
But who records
know what's-
on their dashboard at nighttime? Just saying.
You know what's really scary? More scary than witches on the highway? Crackheads, meth heads. Those guys who
God,
run the
dude.
same speed as your car and try to like use you as a drive-through window.
I'm gonna stop the car. They can run into it and fall over if they want to. I don't give a fuck.
You ever see the video of the crackhead who's like keeping pace with the guy who's driving like I don't even know, but like he was fucking drugged up to the extent he was fucking sprinting like he was the Flash, bro.
What's your guys' like favorite
Yeah.
like spooky character? Like, my favorite
Yeah.
Siren Head because I just think he's so interesting.
He had
like-
wells in the back of his head saying, "Run, crackhead, run."
I would say that my favorite spooky character would have to be the Headless Horseman, Headless Jack. That'd have to be my favorite. You know,
Have you
pumpkin
ever
head guy.
Have you ever seen that like Johnny Depp movie, the
Well, like, so y'all like
the
scary stuff.
Hallow or something like that?
I'm gonna say two words: Jeepers Creepers. That's it.
Fair enough. That's a classic.
But yeah, like, there's a Johnny Depp movie. I think it's by Tim Burton, and it's about the Headless Horseman, but as a serial
Yes,
killer.
it's called Sleepy Hollows.
Sleepy
you
Hollow.
jackass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Bro, that was Johnny Depp before he was Jack Sparrow. What are you talking about?
I just couldn't think of the name.
Sorry about my mic.
He was 21 Jump Street. Then
Oh,
he was in the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
That was
Then he was
before
Edward
he met Amber
Scissorhands.
Turd.
Then he was Edward Scissorhands. Then he was Sleepy Hollow. And then he was Jack Sparrow. And then he was everything else after that.
Oh, you hear that he's gonna be Jack Sparrow again?
No, he's not.
No, they
Oh my
were
God,
signing a
don't
deal
play
with him
with that.
again.
No, there's no way he's gonna sign another deal. He
Bro,
feels
honestly,
betrayed by
dude,
them.
if I was Johnny Depp, I would. Just because I ain't got no Wi-Fi cat anymore, I would. I'd be like, oh man, I got all the time in the world. I'm gonna go be Jack again. Yeah, let's take that, Amber. Like,
Well, it's not the fact that he doesn't want to, but he just doesn't want to deal with Disney anymore because they betrayed him.
Disney? No. Disney has officially welcomed back Johnny Depp to the Pirates of the Caribbean. Well, he hasn't quite been confirmed to appear in any of the new films just yet, but he's officially back as the mascot of the ride
Yeah,
and has
fuck no.
been a mainstay at Disney theme parks since 1967.
Well, that just means that they brought Johnny Depp back onto the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Doesn't mean that.
Oh no, but that shows that
Wait,
like there's
does that mean
they
that they
can't-
turned him off in the ride?
bro,
probably.
I did not know about that. That's bullshit.
they don't.
That's fucked
They
up.
don't turn stuff off like that for no reason and then turn it on for no reason, bro. They have
That's
to.
fucked up.
He is literally synonymous with that character. He has to be doing something with them for that. I don't know. I hope so. I really would like to see Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow again. I
Wait,
hope
did
it's
you
a
guys?
better.
Honestly, I
Did you know
love Jack
Johnny Depp-
Sparrow. It's my Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite Disney franchise they've ever
No,
made.
it's already
Maybe
fun to see
except
it.
for National Treasure.
I don't
But-
know. I still like the Spider-Man trilogy.
Well, that's not technically Disney.
Yeah, it is. Disney owns Marvel.
It's technically Sony.
It's
So fuck
technically
you.
Marvel. It's published by
Anyways,
Marvel
anyways,
and written by Marvel.
did not really like the last Pirates of the Caribbean that they did, so honestly, I would be okay with them not doing any more.
Well, that was because they were trying to push it to a end because of what was going on.
Well, it's just they're getting old. It's not the same.
Well, yeah, I don't think anyone really cares about cowboys and fucking pirates really too much anymore. I mean, I do personally, but I don't think like the social everyone else gives a
I do a
shit.
Red Dead Redemption 2 video without me knowing.
It's the humor though, is what I'm saying though. Like in the first three are the OG trilogy. I love those things to death. But the fourth and fifth one, the humor just kind of stopped off. I would prefer the fourth one to the fifth one, but the fifth one,
I only
it was
watched the
funny.
newer movies for Johnny Depp anyway.
Let me just say that I don't know if you guys would understand this, but I've got a jar.
Oi!
I've got a jar.
Let's go, Joe. Yes.
Guess what I got inside it?
Oh my gosh, it was funny. Did you guys watch the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case at all?
But like when he starts psyching people out, that's the best part about it, bro. When he just starts randomly ranting to these people that are trying to keep him away, and he's just like, "Oh, Sappy, let me tell you something," and he just goes off on these people like incomprehensible rants of nothing, and I'm just like, "Yep, that's the Jackie boy we like."
My favorite one that he did was in the third one when they're in the Brethren Court, and
Yeah.
they were debating about whether to fight. And they asked him something. He's like, cuttlefish. They're like, what the fuck? Let us not, dear friends, forget our floppy little friends, the
I can't
cuttlefish.
believe I can't believe that they actually got fucking
My boy,
Keith Richards to be his dad.
my boy
Well, that's
Johnny
what he
Depp,
based
bro.
the character off of, so
He,
it's fucking awesome.
No, I know.
Johnny
it
Depp
was-
it doubles as a musician.
You don't understand, dude.
Yeah, he
his
does-
dad was
he just did a
his
concert.
dad was already a character in the comics. Like his
Yeah.
dad was already there. For them to actually get him to be it, even though he like based him off of that, that was fucking awesome.
That's the sad thing about the franchise. Nobody ever talks about the comics and books. Except for the die-hard fans.
So, the Johnny Depp having a concert thing. A funny fact is that he literally got showered in bras and panties because of the Amber Heard shit. There's a picture.
He was so cool during that whole trial.
Dude,
Oh yeah, dude.
I loved his clap.
Is that a bra?
Yeah, he got showered in panties and bras. Like, girls were throwing their fucking lingerie at this man, and he wasn't even wearing bracelets that much this time. Holy fuck.
You can't forget. You can't forget. I love this song, Really Bad Eggs. I'm dishonest. And a dishonest man you can always trust to be dishonest. Honestly, it's the honest ones you want to watch out for because you never can predict when they're going to do something incredibly stupid. That's my favorite. I got one 4-leaf clovers, boys. Yeah, let's get to the Irish real
Ooh,
quick.
they don't
I
exist.
want to be Irish. Okay, so you might think the myth of the 4-leaf clover has Celtic origins, but you're wrong. The hype around the shamrock started with Adam and Eve when Eve took a 4-leaf clover from the Garden of Eden as a souvenir, Garden of Eden as a souvenir from the beautiful paradise. They were leaving behind when they were leaving behind when they were exiled. Other cultures, including the ancient Egyptians and yes, the Druid priest of Ireland, who believed that the clovers had healing properties and could ward off evil, it is estimated that the chances of finding a 4-leaf clover is 1 in 10,000.
They don't exist.
Damn.
They do exist.
Nope. Everyone I've seen has to be Photoshop. Not real.
Nope, I've had a 4-leaf clover before, dude. I've had an actual laminated 4-leaf
You're being
clover
paid
before.
to say
They
that.
exist.
The lizards are paying you.
They do exist. There's also 5-leaf clovers as well.
I've actually seen him, so he's not wrong.
You guys are being paid by the lizards.
Maybe,
There are no lizard
maybe,
people.
maybe not. You will never know because
My God,
they don't
doesn't
want you to
understand.
know.
Narrator, I already cracked the code. He's wrong automatically. You know why? Because lizard people don't rule the world. It's monkey dolphins, bro. What's wrong with you?
The fuck is a monkey dolphin?
Exactly. You never know because they use the reptiles as a cop-out. It's monkey dolphins, bro. See, you
Nah.
thought you were the only one with conspiracies, huh?
The conspiracy was the conspiracy all along.
What if the monkey dolphin is a conspiracy cover-up of lizard people by lizard people?
What if the
Think
lizard
about that.
people are just monkeys?
What if lizard people don't exist and we just bury our
We
minds in
made them
fictional
up because we
stories
saw a
just
crocodile stand up.
because- What if we just bury our thoughts and
Nah,
creativity?
man, what
because this
happened
world
is
is
somebody
boring?
saw a Komodo dragon try to climb up a tree and they were like, oh my God, lizard people.
I think what happened is somebody saw a Komodo dragon jump out of a window and said, "Dragon!"
Dragon!
Alright,
Dragon!
What if we were all actually robots? And I actually have a theory about it. So in like any movies or stuff, like any like robots or metal need to be like oiled up, right? We
Yeah.
always need fluids to be able to run. What if we are robots who run off of water and water is our oil? Because we're futuristic robots.
What if blood is
What
our
the
power?
hell? Oh my God, I can't. What is this? Oh my God, what am I reading?
Anyways,
You just ignore
apparently,
everything narrator said. Damn.
apparently in Turkey, an itchy right hand means you'll come into some money, but an itch on your left means you'll lose money.
I'm
Mhm.
itching really bad on my right now.
Keep scratching it. Maybe you'll start getting
Wanna-
views.
Ah, dollars are coming out of my arms. What the
What
fuck?
about hats on the bed? You ever heard about hats on a bed?
No.
Alright, so the origin of this one is a little unclear. One theory is that putting a hat on your bed is too similar to the old practice of putting a dead person's hat on their coffin, and that doing so would bring death to your home. There is also an idea that people used to think that evil spirits lived in their hair and hats, presumably because of the phenomenon we now know as static electricity, and those spirits would transfer to the bed if you put your hat on it. It is also possible that the whole superstition came about to prevent the spread of lice. That makes way more sense, honestly.
I was gonna say, I literally have a helmet on my bed, and I put my hats on my bed all the fucking time, so I don't know what the hell.
helmet isn't a hat. A
You're
helmet
going
isn't
to
a
hell,
hat.
Becky.
I put
had
hat.
just-
I said my helmet is on my bed
Yep.
currently, and I put my hats on my bed every
Oh.
now and then.
Oh,
Alright.
oh.
Alright, y'all have heard of don't
What do you
run
think?
with scissors, but have you ever
Mm-hmm.
heard of don't play with scissors? Apparently, idle playing with scissors will bring bad luck according to Egyptian lore. Plus, it's just plain dangerous too, but still. But like if you play with scissors and not do anything with them, like cut anything, it's considered bad luck.
Ooh, ooh, I like this. You were talking about pirates and cowboys, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so check this out. The dead man's hand. It's considered bad luck in poker to be dealt a two-pair hand consisting of black eights and black aces, regardless of the whole card. The dead man's hand got its name because, according to legend, they were the cards held by Wild Bill Hickok when he was murdered in the Old West in 1876.
Yeah.
Bananas on a boat are unlucky. What the hell? Among seafaring folks, bananas are taken very seriously. No one's quite sure how exactly the fear got started. Theories include the notion that spiders and snakes with Trojan horse on board amid the bunches, or that the ethylene gas emitted by bananas as they ripen would spoil the other perishables on board. But some people still take it very seriously, going so far as to ban Banana Republic garb or banana boat sunscreen. The
Fuck
fuck?
bananas.
That is crazy.
Oh. This one's very super relatable to me. Okay. So I brought up in the podcast before that I have really bad luck because no matter where I live, if my car is sitting in the driveway for more than like a couple hours, a bird will fucking shit on it. But apparently, I thought that was bad luck, but apparently it's good luck. According to Russian superstition, bird poop that lands on you or something that belongs to you will bring you wealth. So I am like gonna be coming up in the millions here soon, dude.
My car gets so much bird shit on it regularly. My
Oh,
car's
man.
white, so obviously I'm about to get a brand new fucking Tesla, boys. Let's go.
Dude, we'll be able to afford Twitter at this point.
I didn't know this was a thing. That's crazy.
Dude, I'll just buy subs at that point. Fuck that.
On the topic of poop, apparently in France, it is considered good luck if you step in dog poop with your left foot. It's only bad luck if you step in dog poop with your right foot.
I
Oh
had
my
a
God,
kid
you
throw
ready for
dog
this?
shit at me before.
Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Saying Macbeth in a theater will bring a curse called the Scottish curse.
Be right back.
This belief is particular to actors. They get around it by referring to the Shakespeare play as the Scottish play or the Bard's play. According to legend, productions of the play have been particularly accident prone. An actor who slips up and invites disaster must engage in a cleansing ritual before being allowed back in.
All right.
Seeing your doppelganger is a bad omen. Some
Alright.
people believe that your doppelganger, your double walker, per the German words, literal meaning, is an evil twin or even a harbinger of your impending death. Jesus.
All right. I got a closing question for you guys. All right. So it's on the topic of relationships, but also on this as well. So when you think of giving a girl flowers, what color of flowers do you think about giving her?
Her favorite flowers?
Just off the top of your head, like what color comes to mind?
What do you mean? I'm just. It
Like
depends on their
red.
favorite flowers. You don't just give. You just don't give chicks random flowers, dude. Like, if they have a favorite flower, there's only a very few amount of colors that certain flowers can go in. Like,
Just name a color that comes to mind.
Purple.
I don't know. I don't
Purple.
like basic.
Purple.
I don't like basic colored flowers, bro. I like
Purple.
flowers with like
Purple.
mixed colors in it. I had a double of the light, and the pink and the yellow and the red all together was just beautiful.
I like the color purple.
Okay. Honestly, I guess I'm a basic bitch, so red roses always come to mind with me. But
Orchids.
there's a point to this. Apparently, in Russia, if you give, doesn't have to be your girlfriend. If you give someone yellow flowers, apparently they will cheat on you. Like you're
Oh,
cursing them
damn.
to cheat on you if you give them yellow flowers.
You're
What?
giving them the invitation to break your heart. That's crazy.
Dude, that's why I don't give flowers.
I don't. That's so weird. Like, what did they base that off of? Like, did they go through a period of just giving? Did like the president of Russia or something give yellow flowers to his wife and then she fucking cheated on him immediately?
President of Russia?
I don't
was
fucking
He's
know.
like, I am going to go home and give my beautiful wife these yellow flowers. He gets home. Oh my God, you are in bed with another man. Get out the house, bitch.
want to inform the audience that we are stupid Americans. So if we say
I'm
anything
not
that offends
stupid.
you, I'm sorry. We are all stupid.
Dude, I literally
We
made a
literally just
YouTube
said-
video about going to Russia. I don't think they care anymore.
Somebody said president of Russia in this chat, so I think I give up.
I don't
I know
fucking
it-
know. They're...
I think he meant 2 out of 3 people are stupid, but yeah,
I think you meant the word dictator.
Yeah, you know,
know what they're going
like Castro.
Fidel Castro runs Russia.
Welcome to Mother Russia. Here we like vodka and RPG.
You're
Sometimes
out of the
together.
Russian, Castro. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It'll be alright.
Remember when I
Mother
did
Russia
that?
knows what the best.
No, you gotta. It's more like Bill. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Anyways,
Anyway.
we are so fucking racist. Oh my gosh.
I'm not
You
racist.
guys are. I didn't say none of this. I'm staying out of this.
That.
Anyways, if you like this and want us to do another superstition episode, leave a comment if you are on YouTube about what your favorite superstition is. Whether it's one that we've talked about or one that you know about that we didn't talk about. Or the other way
Can we
around. I don't fucking
Hold up,
care.
hold up. Before you end it, can we share some personal superstitions? Like, what do you believe is bad luck for you personally?
That is a good question.
I think it's
Like-
bad luck to push podcasts past the hour point.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
Alright.
He doesn't even put a full hour sometimes. It's 40-something minutes at one point or another. Let me have this. This is important.
Alright,
What is
alright,
a
I got
personal
one. I got one.
superstition to you?
It's technically not me, but it okay, so Alyssa, my bride to be, she is very much on the superstition of if you say something to knock on wood. She believes that.
Me too.
I've had plenty of friends do that.
My desk is literally wood for that reason.
Yeah,
about you,
I got a
Ducky?
metal disc, so I'm fucked. Yeah.
What about you, Ducky?
I feel fuck.
Come on, we know you're a sports fanatic. What's your favorite t-shirt to wear?
What do you believe you do to prevent something? Or
I'm OCD, dude, so I have to figure out what's not an obsessive compulsion, like me locking my car
No,
door 3
that
times, and what's the actual thing.
That
That's what I'm going
counts.
through. Fuck, what do I feel that if I don't say goodbye, or I don't say, I don't use manners, shit's just not gonna work
Ooh.
out right.
Ooh. Building off of each other. Look at that. I have one. I don't say goodbye. I say see you later because I don't believe saying goodbye. I don't believe saying goodbye because I know I will see this person one more time and I don't like saying goodbye anyway. So
Right.
I don't say goodbye. I say, hey, I'll see you later. Take it easy. Like I don't say goodbye to people because I believe that it's like me going out of their life or them coming out of my life type shit. And it's you never know when you're never gonna see somebody to the point where that goodbye really sticks out.
So I can build off on this one too some more. I have a thing that I tell girls usually when I'm dating. I just say I say this to like anybody I'm dating or just anybody like I care about a lot. I say, do not tell me goodbye. Say see you later because goodbyes are forever.
That part right there. Like I don't even say goodbye in chats. Y'all see me, I just leave. I'm just like, all right, my peace.
All right.
I
Like,
prefer people say later or see ya or deuces.
You know-
something like that.
There's thousands of superstitions out there in the world, but I think we can all agree on what our favorite superstition is. And I think we
Lay it
all
on me.
have the same superstition.
That
The
you
song
pee your bed
Superstition
and-
by Stevie Wonder. We can all
Oh
agree
my
that that's the
God.
best one.
I thought you were going to say that if you piss your bed in your dream, you're gonna piss your bed in real life.
That's a thing. It's not a superstition.
If you die in your dream, you die in real life, Morty.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching this lovely episode of the podcast brought to you by the Gents. I am doing the outro apparently today, so make sure to like and subscribe. And if you rate the video 5 stars on Apple Podcast, we will review it in the next
We're
episode.
not on Apple Podcast.
That's the point.
So,
All right, well, I'm out.
Thank
Since
you all
Becky
so
got
much
that
for listening. If you want to know more about what we're up to, there is a Gents Instagram. It's called the Gents Podcast. You can find us on Instagram and on
We also got
Facebook.
Twitter.
We don't have a
okay.
Gents Twitter, dude. Fuck.
Okay. So, you can find me, Bacon Killed My Llama /JPen DIE Inc. on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, JPen DIE Inc. On that, YouTube, Bacon Kill My Llama. You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv, Bacon Kill My Llama, and all that other good stuff. Also, go follow that wonderful mustached man and that waddled madman over here.
Yeah, you can follow me on everything at Wish Narrator, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, you name it. On Twitch, though, I am your Wish Narrator, so there's that. Ducky.
You guys can find me at
He left the call, so you can follow him at Lucky Duck, I believe is what it is. Anyways,
still isn't.
No, I think he changed it to Lucky Duck. I don't fucking know. Link will be down in the description.
You can find me at Duck Spasm on everything.
That's a
I
bad
have an
superstition.
underscore.
I ain't never changed my name once, and y'all just change your name fucking 20,000 times every month.
Hey! In my defense, I didn't want to get sued. In Ducky's defense, he's just stupid.
You're right.
Okay, in my defense, mine's original. In Narrator's defense, he just steals everyone else's names.
Dude, he
I think
goes
it's the
back and
original.
forth betwing like one name or the other. Like, honestly, I'm not even surprised.
I do have to go, so you guys have a lovely day.
All right, bye.
Alright. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching or listening, depending on which you're on, YouTube or Spotify. Let us know. Anyways, if you like this podcast, make sure to share it with everybody you know. And I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you all so much for listening, and podcast out.
Oh, thank God, I can go die in peace now.